You guys.
Well, he gotta breathe.
All right, let me get a smile.
Golly.
Jersey, you guys can't. That was silly. All right. You guys smile real quick.
This is one of my travel weeks for T-Mobile. I had to fly out to Vegas on Monday. I don't come back until Friday. The boys are going to love this when we come in July. They're going to have a good time. But we got to raise the money, though, to make it happen. It ain't going to happen if we don't raise that cash. That's going to happen regardless. But it'll help, though.
Wow, what is it called when you win 4 times in a row? A four-peat? It's a four-peat? A dynasty is what Wani would like to call it. This is Wani's center too. Tampa with 108.55%. So that's just absolutely exceptional. Metrics winners, we love you guys and we love how you teach us to be even better and we want to celebrate with you. We're excited for you. I also want to recognize...
Rebound! There you go. Everybody. Good box out. Get that one. Good job, boys. Rebound it, rebound it, rebound it.
Taken, the title wasn't taken. They still kept those titles. So as they transitioned over into a team of experts, even the ones that maintained their performance, some of those skills weren't transferable over to that new title that they received, yet they still were senior experts. So what we're going to do to combat that is we're going to leverage our high potential senior experts and we're going to put them in positions and challenge them to move over to, I gave some. We're going to challenge them and challenge them to move
South Tampa Kings. From what I hear, they played pretty well. They were knocking down shots and all that good stuff. It's time for me to, recalibrate the Orange team because I got a couple new kids, so they're not dipped in our press and man-to-man philosophies and some of that stuff. So I'm gonna have a practice with just the Orange team only, get them up to speed, and then next week I'll let them battle it out on Valentine's Day against the white team. get things back in order so we can get ready for our first skill center tournament of 2018. Back in the saddle, back to the office after my Vegas trip. As you see, man, I got a pretty demanding job that requires long hours and, you know, even travel. You know, we practice 3 hours a week. On Wednesday, we go for an hour. On Saturday, we go for 2 hours. 3 hours a week. There are 168 hours during the week. I have them for 3. So that's why it's so important for, you know, for the parents and the kids to actually work on their own, find some other outlets for training, development, and conditioning, because those 3 hours that we practice a week, that's about as much time that I use for one training session with my son. And, you know, so I'm doing a pretty good job at it, you know.
Control it, Miles. Good try. Good, Leo. Get off the ground. Good job, Raphael. Square your feet. Good, that's a better hesitation, Chris. You gotta control it. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot.
Get us in Kansas. Shot a whack. Bring it up top. Set it. Offensive rebound. Jump ball, pink ball. Goes to the defense. You gotta know what we in. You gotta come up, Huntley. Offensive rebound, pink. All right, yo. I'm gonna take my fanny pack off, and I'm gonna run one suicide with you guys.
What?
Yep. I'm gonna run one suicide with you guys.
Did somebody make it?
But if I beat any one of you guys,
You're gonna beat all.
y'all gonna do a lot more running.
You're gonna beat everybody.
I'm an old man. And I haven't run in about a year. Let's see what it do.
Go defense.
Oh, he's probably.
Yeah, he got hands. Yeah.
Hold the bag, Jersey.
Go for it. Look up. Come on, baby. Let's go. Get back in the game. Good shot. Good shot.
Nice ride. Follow. It's okay, London.
Bounce pass. Come back to the ball. Watch the middle. Put the ball on. Hey, you gotta put the ball on. Look up.
Good job, London.
No, mister.
Stop the ball. Stop going to the corner. Look at the ball. Come on, move, it's behind you. You gotta match the speed of the ball.
Man, BWB's a scrappy team, man. They got some pretty good talent, some well coached, man. One thing about BWB, they always play hard. They always get after it. But the white team, man. The white team plays like that. I don't think there's a 10U team, 11U. We're 11U this year. I don't think there's an 11U team in the state of Florida that could, come close to beating them when they play like that, man. I mean, they were firing on all cylinders. Jarvis and JT came out, set the tone, did a really good job of setting the tone offensively. And Jay London set the tone defensively, man. I mean, he was a monster, like a one-man press in some cases, man. So, looking forward to seeing the progression of this team. And, they just, when they push each other, they play against each other like that. When we practice, when, they scrimmage the Orange team. And, we make each other better when we get out there like that.
Don't get your hopes up. Oh no. Oh, sign backwards. He was probably looking at that crowd about 5 minutes ago. You don't know who's Coach, you got more Gatorade? 30 times? In a minute? Watch out!
My son plays flag football for his school, and they never throw the ball to him. And I don't consider look, football isn't my sport, but I mean I think it's ridiculous that they never throw the ball to him. I mean the last game, the one time they threw a pass to him, he caught it, and when I go to the practices, they throw it to him in practice, but in the game they don't. But he's out there moping, and he's getting in his feelings and stuff like that because they don't throw the ball to him. But I did talk to my son at halftime and after the game. But my message to him was, look, you go out there and you do your job. You run every route hard as if they throw it to you every time. When they don't throw it to you, you run back to the huddle. Don't walk back to the huddle like you're doing. You're winning this football game. Celebrate with your teammates. Your teammates score. You need to be celebrating as if you scored. And to me, I mean, it's not about the game. It's not about the football game. It's about controlling what you can. And it's about life. You know what I'm saying? Things aren't always going to go your way in life. But what do? Feel sorry for yourself? No. You go out there and you control what you can. All of that to say this. No victims allowed over here. Believe that. But my rant is over. Philon out.